Good morning, babies. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your message, then it's not your message. The song I got on shuffle is Drowned in Emotions by Caskets. Bright lights are fading. It won't be long before they've gone. The life that I'm making, and I don't want to lose your company. I just don't believe it, that you would even scream my name. So if I don't belong, please tell me. Falling through the cracks, I'm frozen underneath the lights. Forever it ever builds, till I'm drowned in emotion. Fighting through the fear, I've woken nowhere left to hide. Forever it builds, till it's gone in a moment, I come alive. But still I feel this numbness smother all of my pride, divided by a lack of truth, surrounded, lost in solitude, absorbing life and what it holds, to love and live before it goes. I can't carry the weight of all the world falling through the cracks. I'm frozen underneath the lights, forever it builds, till I'm drowned in emotion. Fighting through the fear, I've woken, nowhere left to hide. Forever it ever builds, till it's gone in a moment. But now it's fading away, and no one even knows my name. So if there's a way, please tell me. Falling through the cracks, I'm frozen underneath the lights. Forever it ever builds. So if you're fading away and no one even knows your name. So what I'm getting from this is someone's coming out of like a really dark night of the soul, and they're beginning to like have this really intense awakening and seeing the truth around them. I've woken, nowhere left to hide. Because when you start this awakening, this spiritual awakening, there's no fucking turning back from it. You can try, but that shit ain't happening. And I'm seeing someone is going through this, and they're just experiencing so much, and they're starting to come like out of the really, really dark stuff and towards like, because it says, the life that I'm making, and I don't want to lose your company. I just don't believe it, that you would even scream my name. So if I don't belong, please tell me. Falling through the cracks, I'm frozen underneath the lights. You're coming out of this dark night. You're starting to see the light. It's very intense, like bright, because, you were in this like really fucking horrible place, dark place, and things are starting to brighten up. You see it, you're seeing the truth, because I've woken, nowhere left to hide. Forever it builds, till it's gone in a moment. I come alive, but still I feel this numbness smother all of my pride, divided by a lack of truth, absorbing life and what it holds. So like you're seeing that where the falseness has been in your life, these fake things that you have been told, or been your facade that you've put on, who you've been pretending to be. You've been seeing this, surrounded, lost in solitude. You felt alone in your previous world, that before your like dark night and awakening, because it was just fake. It was all superficial. It was nothing. There was no truth to it. Absorbing life and what it holds, to love and to live before it goes. I can't carry the weight of all the world, falling through the cracks, I'm frozen underneath the lights. Yeah, so you're like frozen, being like exposed and seen for what you truly are in this like awakening and coming to the light, and coming out of this dark night of the soul. Or however this resonates, maybe you're watching for somebody else, I don't know. And it's what I'm getting is like a deer in the headlights, like, so the lights are freezing you, like you're just like, what the fuck do I do? Like, this is so much, like I can't believe this, like how have I been living like this? To love and to live before it goes. Like, so like you have like, even the love that you were giving prior to this wasn't true, wasn't authentic. There was no truth to your life. Divided by a lack of truth, surrounded, lost in solitude, absorbing life and what it holds. And you may have like seen like how you were a taker or like, just a vampire in some way. And, you're seeing your truth on like how you were like toxic and how others were around you and like how you're just living on the surface. And it's so like shocking to observe this stuff and come through this dark night of the soul and like be exposed like at your most raw state and see that. Yeah, it's shocking and you're drowned in emotion, fighting through the fear. I've woken, nowhere left to hide. Forever it builds till it's gone in a moment. So you're realizing like the fragility of life and fighting through the fear, like how you need to, like how fear is not real and that it's just a control form. It's just a way to control you and keep you small and not living your truth and your authenticity and in this love and brightness and light. It's kept you down and drowning, if you will. And so you're learning to fight through fear, knowing that you can't hide from yourself and you can't hide from the truth anymore. Forever builds till it's lost in a moment. Yeah, you just realize that this this lifetime, like you're limited on like the time and you need to take advantage of what it is and like experience what you need to experience on a deeper level, like to have a more rich life, less superficial, less cold, toxic, like manipulative, any of these things that you were living in, these darker vibrations you were living in and existing in, and now you're coming into love, into light, and to live it. And now it's fading away and no one even knows my name. I'm seeing that as you have shifted so much that they're like, well, you've changed. Like your old life is just like falling away and these people are like disappointed in you because you're different or you've shifted. And so if there's a way, please tell me. I'm seeing that as like you needing to, like you're feeling kind of helpless and needing to reach out to people that have experienced the same thing, that can kind of like guide you through this like uncomfortable like awakening process. It's scary because like everything you've known falls away and is unearthed, and it's like picking the rock up and like seeing all the bugs underneath. Like you're seeing all the yucky stuff, the truth of it, the what lies beneath on your superficial world, what the truth was there. Yeah, so if you're fading away and no one even knows your name, so like other people are going through it and like don't be afraid to reach out. Like I mean this video in itself is assistance because like this is normal. This is a normal thing to, because we have the Knight of Wands here. Damn it. To fight because the swords are like mental thoughts, and see he's like fighting this, I want to say it's a goose. I don't know. He's fighting this and you're fighting these thoughts and these old thought forms and who you were, and you're battling it, you're facing the fear and choosing to change. And with that comes the healing process. That's part of that healing process. This is the star. But with this, some advice I should say is you don't need to fight the change that's happening in you just because like people don't recognize you. Your old life is falling away, like old friends, old partners, all this stuff. That's normal. And you don't need to fight that. You don't need to like try to hold on to it and protect it because it's meant to fall away. In fact, that is a wish fulfillment in itself because that's going to bring you your legacy with this Nine of Cups. That's going to bring you this wish fulfillment, you're this true rich life, this abundant life. That's going to bring you closer to it because you're fighting these old thought forms, and you're doing the healing, and you're getting up on your feet because this is the Hangman in reverse. You're getting up, you're choosing to take action on what you've seen. Because like in the song it says, fighting through the fear I've woken, nowhere left to hide, forever it ever builds till it's gone in a moment. I come alive. You're choosing to get off of the tree, cut yourself free from this viewing and seeing things for what they are. And then you're choosing to take the action on it. And that is bringing you this like whole body, life, spirit, emotional, everything stability. That's bringing you the mastery of life, your material world to your spirit, everything. The King of Pentacles, yes, he's mostly material world, but I see him as like a very just stable overall person. He's not phased. His body's healthy. Like, see, he's like doing gymnastics and shit. And he cannot be moved. He cannot be swayed because he sees the truth. He's mastered the 3D plane. A suggestion would be to use positive affirmations to get through this dark night. And we got because like your word is your wand, so whatever you say becomes reality. So using these positive things, speaking kindly to yourself, I'm good at making decisions, I'm good at this, I am seeing the truth, and this is right for me, this is healthy for me. And we also have look for fairies, and I'm seeing that as look for signs of like the 5D, like the ethereal realm, the spirit realm. Look for that in your 3D world. Like look for little miracles every day of like, hey, that was a quick little manifestation, or did I see a fairy, or what was that out of the corner of my eye? And then like proof that my favorite is like proof that you've shifted timelines. And you can look that up, like the Mandela effect, and there's like other videos online on YouTube about like proof that you've shifted a timeline, like this physical proof. Like you'll notice your neighbor looks different and you're like, did I never notice that before? And that's actually like, instead of like gaslighting yourself and thinking like, how did I never notice that? That's like actually proof that you've shifted a timeline. So look for those little things that, like something in your home looks different, or something outside looks different. Like something is shifted just ever so slightly, or like for me, when I had a really big timeline jump, I never saw one of my neighbors move, like at all. And they were completely different couple, like 180 couple. And I was like, what the fuck? And like their garage was completely different, everything. And I was like, holy shit. So like that was like proof that I did a big timeline jump. So like look for those little things and like proof to like, it could be like looking also for like encouragement from your guides, your ancestors, spirit, most high, looking for those things to like get the comfort you need right now while you're in this super raw, like walking through the fire, seeing the truth of things. It's very uncomfortable, and it's just part of the process. Like, it's not comfortable shedding your old self, your fake mask, and you got to walk through the fire to do that. And there's no turning back. Like, once you see the truth of things and who you are and what life is and like how you were living life, you can't turn back to that. Like, I mean, you can try all you want, but it feels so set in stone. So keep pushing through, keep living your truth, keep looking towards the light at the end of the tunnel. And yes, you're going to keep going through these dark nights of the soul. Like, it's just a constant cycle. It's not just one and done. I mean, you can choose to do that, but if you like the growth and the results you're getting, and you keep, running into people that are more aligned with what you're interested in, your beliefs are, you're just going to keep growing. So keep doing the growth, keep look towards the end through this and see the purpose and the pain and the darkness, and seeing like how you were living, like, and then take the I cannot think of the word, the lesson from that. Wow. Take the lesson from that and just be like, and forgive yourself. Speak kindly to yourself through this. Be like, yeah, I was in a fucking low vibe. I had some entity attachment. Like, whatever helps you, like, learn from that and change that, to move past it. You're doing a great job, and this is really hard work, and not everybody can do it. And that just shows how strong of a person you are. Have a wonderful day, babies. I love you.